simplifying algebraic expressions. Okay, so I'm just going to solve some equations and some questions here, and then we're going to finish this video. So first we're going to start up with x squared plus 5x plus 2y plus 7x. Now here it's really important to define like terms, you know. In addition, the like terms are now here x squared and 7x squared because they have the same power. So the same powers are like terms and we can add them up. But don't forget that 5x and 2y are not like terms, of course, because they have different variables. Okay, so the variables must be the same, the variables and the powers should be the same to be like terms. So now defining the like terms are x squared and 7x squared. Okay, we add them up, we get 8x squared plus 5x plus 2y. Great, and we simplified the expression. Okay, great. Now the next one is b, and then inside the bracket we have 5a squared minus 2a minus 11a squared b plus 2ab. Okay, great. Now first you can use the distributive rule and distribute this b over all this 5a squared and minus 2a. Let's first do that. We multiply b by 5a squared, and then we multiply b with negative 2a. We get 5a squared b minus 2ab minus 11a squared b plus 2ab, and we define the like terms. Of course, the like terms are the terms that have the same variables and have the same powers. As you can see now, here we have a and we have a, we have squared, and we have b and we have b. We have to the first power and to the first power. That's what we want, and we can call them the like terms. Now here we have two different like terms. We have this one and this one also like terms. So let's define them, and then let's see what will happen if we add like terms. So we add those like terms, 5 minus 11a squared b, 5a squared b minus 11a squared b, we get minus 6a squared b, and those cancel out. Okay, the next one, here it comes, negative 3 in the bracket 2x minus xy plus 3y minus 11x. Now, as I said, we can use the distributive rule again, and we can multiply 3x by 2, 3 by 2x, 3 by minus xy, 3 by plus 3y. Let's do that. Let's multiply by 2x, negative xy, and plus 3y, and let's see what will happen. So we get negative 6x plus 3xy minus 9y minus 11x. We can now define the like terms. Those are the like terms, okay? X and x, the first power and first power. Great. We can add them up. We get negative 17x plus 3xy minus 9, and this is the most simplified way of it. So 1 plus ab minus 5a, 5 multiplied by 5 minus b squared. So we can again distribute this 5 over negative 5a and ab. So let's just do it. Let's just distribute 5 to 5a and then to ab. We get 1 plus 5ab minus 25a minus b squared. That's great. Now, what are the like terms? Let me see. We don't have any like terms. That's interesting. We don't have any like terms. Now we have b squared. We don't have any as or b and squared. We have a and we don't have any a. Here we have it, but it's ab, so we cannot do it. It's the most simplified part of it. So finish. Great. Now the next one, a times, a in the bracket, a squared plus 2a minus 1 for a equals 2. You know, now this question is asking you what happens if we substitute 2 for every a in the expression. But first we want to simplify the expression, so we are distributing this a over the brackets, and we are multiplying by a squared and by 2a and by negative a. We get a cubed plus 2a squared minus a, and then we substitute this 2 for it. So we get 2 cubed 8 plus 2 squared 4, 8, 8 plus 8 minus 2, 14. That's great. Moving on with the next example, negative 4 in the bracket negative a plus 3b minus 3 in the bracket a minus 5b. Now, first we can simplify it by multiplying this 4 in the bracket and multiplying this 3 by the bracket terms. So let's just do it. Negative 4 times negative a is going to be 4a. Negative 4 times 3b is going to be negative 12b. Yeah, negative 3a multiplied by a is going to be negative 3a, and negative 3 multiplied by negative 5b is going to be 15b. So yeah, 4a minus 12b minus 3a plus 15b. So let's define the like terms. The like terms are 4a and negative 3a. Yep, and the next like terms are 12b and 15b. We simply add them up and we get a plus 3b.